everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all doing well. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's video is going to be my 2022 side hustles overview total that I have earned throughout the year. So my goal for the year was £1,000 between the 1st of January and the 31st of December. I am actually filming this a couple of days before the end of 2022, but it's not going to be going up until like the first week of January, but I do not think I'm going to get anything else in the next like 2 days, so I thought I would film this one in advance just so I can share with you what I am doing. So I did hit my goal, but I will go over the full amount with you, and everything that I have earned from my side hustles will be going along with my rollover amount, which you would have seen that video by now, where I had £712 saved up from my rollover and my savings challenges throughout the year. So that plus this will be something that I will be allocating towards all of my categories and saving some of it for like an emergency fund possibly. That is the thought. But now that I've done this and I know how much I've got, I can actually sit down and work out how much I have left and where I want the money to go, and I'm so excited. I have on a sticky note here on the front here the total, and I can see it. You guys can't at the minute because I'm going to share that with you at the end, but it's a lot and I'm very excited that I've managed to save that much and earn all that extra. Now obviously with these extra earnings, once you get to like a certain amount you do have to claim tax on it. I have looked into it. A lot of things that are in here I don't have to pay tax on them because of it being in certain categories, such as like reselling things. Certain things don't apply, and because of that I've actually then fallen under the £1,000 threshold for having to declare it. Obviously that's something you would have to look into yourself if you're earning over £1,000 in side hustles along with all your other jobs. So I'm grateful that I'm actually able to keep all of this. But yes, definitely check into what it is for you specifically. I know it's a little bit different for everyone because everyone's side hustle streams are vastly different. Some are similar, some are different, but it's worth it to check out. Anyway, I have all of the sources here and the full amount from 2022, and I've covered everything up with Minnie Mouse sticky notes so you can't see it until I get to it. So my side hustle streams are my blog, doing quizzes on OnePoll and surveys, selling things on Depop and Facebook Marketplace, and reselling my DVDs and books on Ziffit and Music Magpie. I also do surveys on QMe. I do have an Etsy shop which I opened in January, and I've only made £23 from that, but do you know what, that's £23 more than I started the year with, so that is fine. It is just a digital download shop and I only have like 3 or 4 items in there, and all of my sales this year have been from one item. My other can just be sort of anything. I haven't actually scribbled into my book what the other is, but it can be anything from like I might want a bit of money on the bingo. Sometimes you can earn money by playing games on your phone, it might be something like that. And then Chase, which at the bottom, so back I think it was Easter, they did this referral that if you made an account, put in £20, you got £20 back, and if you referred other people through that referral you would then get an extra £20 and you could earn up to £400 doing that. And I got 441, which amazing, so that's pretty cool. And at the bottom here I have Amazon panel, which is where you scan your receipts, and the HiU receipts or HuU receipts, again you scan your receipts and you get points. So my blog, I've maybe done 12 original blog posts this year, maybe 10 actually. It hasn't been many, but I do get paid £15 per blog post from a company. I cannot say who they are because I have contract with them that I don't disclose them, but all of the posts that I do with them are marked with a little asterisk in the title saying that it's a collaborative post as well at the end of the post. So I get £15 from that, and I got £180 this year from my blog, and that was literally all I had to do. They would send me an email with the title and the blog post already done. All I would have to do is copy and paste that into a new blog post and share it on the blog, and then if I wanted to I can share the link on like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, stuff like that, which I did do because obviously I would like to you know, keep that relationship with them going. They do not have to send me a blog post every month, such as in May they sent me 2 blog posts. November they sent me 3, August and September and June they didn't send me any at all, so it just sort of depends. And in December they sent me 1, so that was fine, so I got 180 for that. OnePoll is a survey site. I've been on that for probably 10 years or more now. I've had a couple of £100 off of them over the years. It used to be a £40 payout, they've now moved it down to £25, so it's a little bit easier and you can take out money more often. I am, however, notoriously bad at forgetting about the account, so I earned £25 in March from them, and I was doing really well up until about July, completely forgot about them, and then throughout October and a bit of November I busted my arse to try and get that extra £25, and I did. So I got 2 payments from them this month. I think the most I've achieved from them in a year is 4 payments. So I sort of get like once every quarter. The surveys can range from 10p to 50p. They're generally around the 10-15 pence mark, but you do get a couple of 20p ones in there. It does take a little while and you do have to check every day, like constantly refreshing the page to make sure you're catching them. And I'll go for like 2 weeks without even remembering, being like, oh, haven't checked on that yet. But I got £50 from them, so that is something. Moving on to Depop, I earned £42.80, which I don't think is a bad amount at all. I believe, if I'm right, that was purely from selling pop figures. I decided at the end of the first lockdown in 2020 I wanted to purge all of my Funko Pop figures. I do love them and they're very nice to have, however they do just sit on my shelf. I'd never take them out of the box, so then they're always mint condition, just in case I ever wanted to sell them. And I sold a few of them during the pandemic and in 2021, and then this year I was like, I need to shift the rest of them. Of them, I think I've got 6 left that I'm trying to sell, or 4. It's not very many left that I'm trying to get rid of. It's like maybe, actually no, I think it's 3 if I really think about it. If I look at my shelf, yeah, it's actually only 3 pop figures that I've got left to sell from, I think I started with nearly 40 that I started selling from 2020. And annoyingly, one of the ones that I sold this year, I think I sold it for like £20, only for after it had sold, someone else messaged me and he was like, you know, that one's worth over £100 because it's a rare one here in the UK. And I was like, crap. Unfortunately, it already sold and I'd already sent it. So unfortunately, I could have made a bit more profit on that, but I was just selling them at about the same price that I purchased them, or maybe just slightly less. But yeah, that was one thing that I probably should have done, was check them. Facebook Marketplace has been really good this year. I made £55 off of selling one of my old Erin Condren planners because I looked at it and I was like, do you know what, I need to try a different planner that's a little bit cheaper. And I found one that I like that I will be using for 2023. So I sold the other one to a lovely lady. I sold a bunch of mini planners, stickers, other little like notebooks and stuff, and I was like, I just don't need them anymore. So I had a bit of a declutter and sold a few things. I do still have about 10 things on my marketplace that are just probably not going to go because they're not the most popular things from Erin Condren. But if they do go, they will. I will probably renew them in the new year with better photos, because the ones I've got, I think I took them when it was quite dark and they're not the best. But I still got £143.09 from Facebook Marketplace, which is fantastic. So I got extra money and I had a clear out. It's a win-win. QMe, my best month for QMe was, I think, April, where I got £26.48 from them. So I do the quizzes and I also do some of the gaming apps. I've had about £8 from that total, is probably from doing games that they offer money cashback for. So you have to like download a game and get to like level 200 within 30 days and you'll get £3. That was one of the things that I did and I got money for it. Otherwise the rest of it has just been from doing surveys. I think one person used my link that's in the description below as a referral, so they got some money and I also got some money as well, and that bumped it up an extra 50p, which was amazing, so thank you whoever used my referral. And yeah, £96.30. I haven't really done anything on it since probably June. Yeah, I really went hard January, February, March and April. And then May, because I was also on holiday and I was still struggling with my foot, I was just sort of feeling a bit down. So I just didn't really do any, and then I kind of just forgot about it. I did, however, get £8 in June, but that's because I got £5 from doing games. You also get a daily quiz where you can earn 3p, and if you get the question right, you get the 3p. And honestly, majority of the year I think has been from me doing the quizzes, because I do them every single day, whereas the surveys I'll maybe do like 1 or 2 a week. I'm getting really bad at it. Sorry, I got halfway through I think explaining what Zip it was and it cut me off. I think I finished QMe though. Battery died. So with Zifit and Music Magpie, they are apps and websites that you can resell your DVDs, books, old like video games, stuff like that. So that is what I did at the start of the year. So in January I went through everything and I scanned a bunch of DVDs and CDs and books that I didn't want anymore and sent them off. So Zifit took £6.60, Music Magpie took £5.3, and I only used them in February. That was the only time that I was successful in actually sending anything off that they wanted. I have been trying for the rest of the year to get to the threshold. I think Music Magpie has to be a minimum of £5 and Zifit has to be 10 items or more, and I've not been able to get either the £5 threshold, or it actually might even be £10 threshold actually. No, it must be 5 because that was £5. And Zifit, I think I managed to do 8. Now some things on Music Magpie were going for like £2, whereas the same thing on Zifit was 50p, so I was obviously trying to get the best deal. I do still have a crap ton of DVDs that I have not used in probably 5 years that I need to get rid of. So that is one of the things I need to sit down and do in January properly, which I will be doing. Like I said earlier, Etsy, I made £23. I have a penny challenge on my Etsy shop which I designed myself. It's this one if you're interested. I think one sale might have been for something else. I think I did like an £800 saving challenge, someone bought that, but otherwise all my sales have been the penny challenge. I think it's about £3 as a digital download because you get 2 files, because you got half of it on one page, half of it on another. I wanted to do it so you could see the numbers clearly on it and it wasn't like too tiny and cramped, and also made it really colourful because I love me a good rainbow. So that is there. There are better ones on Etsy. Mine's like okay, but it's not fantastic. And yeah, I just thought, you know what, it's a little bit of passive income, so I did that and got £23 for it. So the other one, other category, I know £4.10 of that is from when I won some money on the bingo in January. I played Foxy Bingo on like 60 odd pounds, but that was actually pretty much all of the money that I'd put in, so my profit from that was like £4.10, which is fine because that is £4.10 more. Nearly £10 of that was from Amazon Kindle Publishing. I published a bunch of notebooks on there around about May time, and I had a few copies purchased. They're not the best quality though, so after they were sold I actually delisted the items, and after so many days you get your back payment. So I got like £9 something, I can't quite remember, and the rest of that £36 I haven't got the foggiest idea what it is. I would have to go through all of my books. So what I'll do when I get something in my planner, I'll put little colourful dots so it's a bit more obvious what it is and how much it was, so then that way I can sort of keep track. So I'd have to go back and look at what the other category items are. And then we have Chase, which was £441, so 400 of that was from my referrals. I got an extra 20 because that was from the 20 I put in, so you get your 20 back plus your 20, so that was 420. And then I randomly got a £20 referral in September where someone had finally managed to get through, and I think their system glitched because I was only meant to get the 400 but I got 420, not that I'm going to complain. And then I had £1 that was in cashback. So with Chase at the moment, I don't know if they're still offering it to new customers, but when I signed up for a whole calendar year, any of the purchases I make on that card I get 1% cashback, which is pretty awesome. I got £1 and I was like, cool, let me withdraw that. Then I was like, actually the rest of it that I earned from that I'm going to keep in a separate account, and I think there's like 20 odd pounds I've made this year of just cashback alone. Some of that I have spent, some of it I have saved, but yeah, £441. So that was obviously the best category, but if I ignore that, it would be my blog and Facebook Marketplace where I earned the most money. So the grand total for all of this, unless you can do maths very, very quickly, is £1,038.90, which is an absolutely fantastic amount. Like I said, it is a couple of days before the end of the year, so if by some miracle I get maybe another blog post offered to me, or maybe one of the things I get that I'm selling on Facebook Marketplace sells, I don't really anticipate me getting any more money. So that is where I'm at, and it's the 28th of December that I'm filming this. Obviously this is, as I said at the beginning, going up in the first week or so of January. So if that has changed, I'll put something on the screen here with the new total, but I don't think in the next 2 days I'm going to sell anything. So that is my total, £1,038.90. So once I smashed the £1,000 goal, I was like, if I could get 1,050, that would be great, but if not, that's not my overall goal. I hit the goal I wanted, that was all I cared about. So moving on to the bottom, I also have the Amazon panel and High-U receipts. Now Amazon panel, that goes straight onto your Amazon account, and with the High-U receipt one, or Hoo-U, I don't know how it's pronounced, I got £5 from that as well, and that I purchased a Amazon gift card with it. Once it's on the account, I didn't realise for like the first 6 months that you can actually select that you don't want to pay with your gift card, because my plan was to save them all up until the end of the year and do some Christmas shopping with it. That went a bit awry. So because this money is no longer in my possession because I have spent it all, that has gone. So that was £53.35 worth of extra money, which is amazing. I have purchased a lot of things off of Amazon with them extra £5. I think you can get them between £5 and like £6, depending on how many surveys they do a month. The best month I saw someone, I think it might have been Jen's Budgeting Journey, I think it was hers, but I can't quite remember off the top of my head. I think she had £5.75 one month, but the lowest I've had is £5.25. and the highest I've had is £5.50. So it's been very dependent on if I've seen the survey as it's gone live or not, but that's okay because, you know, as long as I get the £5 a month, anything that was extra is a lovely bonus. So that brings that total overall, with all of my side hustles plus these two, the total is £1,092.26. Bloody amazing. I am actually only £8 short of where I was last year. So last year I earned £1,100 and like 50 something pence. It wasn't near like that extra pound, but yeah, that is immense that I've done that. So next year I would also like to earn another 1,000. So that is my complete total, and the total that I will be stuffing and allocating and doing a budget video with you guys for is from the original total that was at the top here, which is the £1,038.90. So on this sticky note here I have the complete amount. Just going to go back up to the top here. So with this amount and the £712 I have saved from my rollover and savings challenges, I have got £1,750.90 to stuff, allocate, save, do whatever I need to and want to with. So that is an amazing amount to go into January with. So as I've said before in the last few videos, I quit my stable job that I'd been at for over 11 years, where I had a steady income at the start of January, start of December, sorry, and January is my first month where I'm a new year as well, where I'm completely just doing everything self-employed as a virtual assistant. I did do a video the other day showing you how much I earned in my first month as a virtual assistant, which was £550, and after I've put everything away for expenses and tax and everything, I've got £153. That 153 will be staying in my business account for the time being in case I need any other business expenses, or if I need a little bit of cushion for me to purchase anything else, but that is what I will be allocating and stuffing. So I will be doing a budget video with you guys about all of that, which is mind-boggling that I've managed to save and earn all that extra. So January is going to be a very good month for me when I do my stuffing. And here we have my rollover, which is a thick one. I don't want to take it out again, but look at all of that. That's just crazy. So yeah, that plus this, that will be allocated, stuffed, saved, I don't know what. I have a few ideas of what I do need to put money towards, and an idea of how much I would like to set aside as like an emergency fund, because my current emergency fund will be my only income and that I've got to live off of until my business starts making a lot more money. I do have enough for about 3 to 4 months if I'm quite frugal and sensible about what I'm doing, which does mean that January might have to be a challenge for me, which would be a no spend month. But again, I will get back to you on that. I'm just so happy with how much I've got saved and earned, and that fantastic total, which is just amazing. But anyway, thank you so much for everyone who has followed along on my budget journey for 2022. I know it's currently January that you guys are watching this, or when it's uploaded anyway, but thank you so much for your support over the last year. It has not gone unnoticed. I really do appreciate it, especially the ones of you who comment on every video, and I know that you're liking and sharing. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for keeping me accountable to my budget journey. This is crazy. But yes, thank you. I love you guys so much. You are amazing. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you're enjoying your new year so far, and I'll see you guys in a video again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.